We've got a few mechanics changes on kicking plays. The first is about ready for play on kickoffs. So you'll find this in the MOFO sprinkled in all the section 1s of the positional chapters. That's chapters 9 through 15. And this is from a recognition that our existing mechanic was quite poorly and inconsistently applied. The mechanic clearly said that when you're ready, you raise your arm and you keep it raised until the referee blows the whistle to keep the ball ready, to declare the ball ready, sorry. But many officials didn't keep their arm up. So rather than berate people for this forever, what we've done is we've simplified things, and hopefully people will be able to implement this mechanic consistently. So the principle now is, if you're ready, you face the field of play. This applies to officials on the sideline, obviously. If you're not ready, turn away. And if you need to stop things, sound your whistle. So we're also placing an extra emphasis on the umpire to manage their colleagues who are on the restraining line. So remind them to get into position quickly. When they're ready, when they're all facing you, when they're facing the field of play, put your arm up. Umpires are pretty good at doing that. And then keep your arm up until the referee declares the ball ready for play. That hasn't changed. What we also want to do is to get people out of the habit of waiting for the players to be ready. There's a maximum of a minute that can happen between the previous score and the kickoff taking place, unless you've got a timeout or something like that. So let's stick to that. Let's make sure that we are getting the ball ready for play when the ball is ready for play, not when the teams are ready for play. Now, obviously, there's an exception to that where Team B hasn't got on the field yet, and you don't want Team A to kick off without them. But, if you can't hurry Team B up in that sort of situation, then we might be talking delays of game on them. The other thing that umpires tend to forget to do, that's been in the mechanics manual forever, is to stay between the kicker and the ball until the referee gives the ready for play signal. So let's just emphasize that. We've changed the mechanics for the wing officials on bad scrimmage kicks. Punts and field goal attempts that are blocked, or where the snap goes awry in the backfield. And so, because this applies to wing officials on both smaller crews and larger crews, this is in chapters 11 and 13, the two wing official chapters. And because it applies to both punts and field goals, you'll find it in sections 7 and 8 of both those chapters. So what we're saying is the linesman and line judge should hold on the line of scrimmage to read the play. So your first reaction should be to hold. Your second reaction is read the play. Now, if the ball's coming to your side, then move into Team A's backfield, both to assist the referee and the centre judge if there is one, but also, and importantly, for your own safety. Because if someone picks the ball and runs with it towards you, you want to be further back. So moving into Team A's backfield, it's the movement you would make if this was a normal running play from scrimmage. So you go back if the play is to your side. But if the player has gone to the other side of the field, you stay on the line at least until it's very unlikely that the kick will cross it. So you're then the one responsible for ruling on whether the kick crosses the line or not. And then a change for larger crews on scrimmage kicks. First of all, on punts, for an XX2 crew, that's a 6D crew, where we've got a field judge and a side judge, but no back judge. And what we're saying is, in a punt situation, we want the field judge to come in field and be more like a back judge. But the important thing there is don't get caught inside. Always stay between the punt returner and the ball and your sideline. The side judge, conversely, stays on the sideline. Now, actually, this is a mechanic that we had years ago, so some of you will be familiar with it. In recent years, we've kept the field judge on the sideline, but I think we recognise that it is good to have an official somewhere near the punt returner. It helps with our administration of kick catch interference, fair catches, and things like that. Then on field goals, if we've got an XX3 crew, that's a 7 or 8 man crew, then we want the side judge always to go into a double umpire. This is a CFO mechanic. We've resisted it for a while because we have a greater incidence of blocked field goals, messed up field goal plays, and we felt that it was important to have an official on the goal line. But now, with changes in recent years to the leaping rules and more emphasis on the safety of the players in the pit, in the line of scrimmage, on a field goal play, we feel it's appropriate to put an extra official in there.